Tonight on Outback Truckers. Wait, this is not Outback Truckers. This is Road Train Adventures. Tonight on Road Train Adventures.
Whoa, Jono. Pull up the road train, mate. This is my channel. Okay, let's step out of our trucks and have a look at this situation. In the last little while, you can say we had a little incident where someone had us mixed up. I'm not blaming you, Jono, and I won't do any name dropping. So Benny, you're safe. Your secret's safe with me, mate. I won't tell a soul. And I'm fully aware people think we're identical twins. We look exactly the same. But we both know I'm the better looking one out of us two, and I'm the one with the calming and relaxing voice, because I've been told a number of times on my channel I can put people to sleep. Okay, Jono, you go back to your YouTube channel and Facebook, doing Road Train Adventures, trying to be the next Outback Trucker, and I'll stick to my channel. So let's get into it. G'day, Tez here. Welcome to my channel, not Jono's, and welcome to my video. My trucking life, number 10. Can you believe it? I'm on to the double digits. This is my trucking life, working at Eepak Transport, and I'll just give you a bit of an insight what we do, and a bit of an insight of the old trucking life, or the modern trucking life. I thought this would be a bit of a cool camera shot. Probably confused the poor old GoPro, trying to tip it upside down when it's trying to stay the right way up. Old stabilisation working to its max here, but I still reckon it came out pretty good anyway. So yeah, I've been doing a little bit more side tipper work, not much. Just finish off in 1 or 2 jobs between the rounds. Between work and YouTube, which don't leave me much time at all. I'm trying to set up a Facebook group so you can send me videos and stuff like that. And a bit of a TikTok page as well when I get to spare 2 seconds in my spare time in my life. So the TikTok and Facebook group is called Tez The Truckie. I'll be changing this channel if not done it already. Once I work it out how to change the name of this channel, so it won't be Terry Sanders, it will be Tez The Truckie. And I hope you follow me on both of those other 2 platforms, where hopefully I can actually spend a little bit more time on the road, getting ideas and answering any questions anyone has about trucking and my thoughts on any parts of the trucking. So hopefully, if I remember, I'll leave all the links down below, and hopefully I'll see you there. After someone asking me if I ever gone down the Rockley area in Brisbane, or around that area, and I said, no, never get down there. Not at all. That was a couple of months ago. Just lately, Directly after someone asked me that, and I said no, I've spent a fair bit of time down there. I've done quite a few trips bringing chickpeas, that's what they are there, down to JKI, unloading on a very small, they call it a grid, but yeah, it's a permanent auger, I suppose you can call it. And these chickpeas will get processed and sent overseas to America. Now this is going back a little while. I forgot to put it in my last one, but I've done a bit of silage as well since the start of the year. This is Tom in his chopper. We're cutting corn here, silage for cattle. This is was more done for test for the GoPro. This was set on 30 frames per second. Just see what it will look like. Next one is 24 frames per second. See, I've swung out here, and he's back up a little bit, so it gives me a little bit of room so we can turn him around in the headland. And he will follow me, and I will slow right down, and Tom in the chopper there, he will just keep on going. When I think he's about part way along, I will start to take off to a cutting speed again. Looking at this, I should have went out a little bit further than coming closer again, but I didn't run over the edge of the paddock, and I still gave him just enough room to sneak in there. This is Clinton driving this chopper, cutting sorghum here. We see he's got a different chopper front on it. Because of all that viney stuff, it will get tangled up in the other front, so he was running this one. It's a bit like a mower conditioner front. It's got a heap of, or lawnmower blades, heap of little chopping blades like a lawnmower. You see the tyres look slightly different on this one because this one's set up on 24 frames per second, so it's a little bit more blurry, and I'm not happy with this one, so I'll stick to the 30 frames per second on the GoPro. Same thing when we get to the headland. Name of the game, keep everything going. The first one in slows down, or virtually stops, waits for the second one. He does a little 3-point turn here because we're finishing off a little block, I suppose you call it, what we cut out. So I just come in flat out, with the speed I need to run next to him, and he will adjust himself to where he wants to be and adjust his speed, and we'll go flying down the other end of the paddock. How many loads and how many tonnes I cart in a day really variable between how heavy the paddock is to how far I've got to cart it. There's been times where I've probably done over 10 loads in a day to done 2, nearly 3 loads a day. It can vary a great deal between the contracts between the feedlots, where we've got to cart it, and yeah, like I said, the yield of the paddock and what we're cutting to. Cart about 25 tonne or so on a single trailer. Takes him about, I don't know, about 15 minutes to load me up, and that can vary on the load of the paddock as well, how heavy the crop is, and also what we're cutting. So we're going the opposite way around this time. I'll come down to just about a dead crawl here, waiting for him to come around. I'm watching him in the mirror, see him start up coming next to me, and I'll just wind up. It gives me an indication over the UHF if I need to go a little bit faster or slower, and that's all we need to talk about the whole time. Yeah, doing plenty of cotton modules. Season for me, picking up cotton modules has been about 3 months. I'm just about finished now. So cotton modules is anywhere from 3 to 4 months on our contract. Some people do it longer, some people do it shorter. It's all to do with on your contract and how much you got to cut for different farmers. We're in about mid-August here now. Just about everyone's done for this season around Cecil Plain, Millware and Derby. They're starting to look to finish up in the next week or so, talking to the other drivers. There'll still be a fair bit coming down from the Northern Territory down to Derby. The reason why it gets carted up from down there, they haven't got a gin up there at this stage, but there is one getting built. So it also gets delivered to a number of other gins in Queensland and also northern New South Wales sometimes. Bit painful unhooking and rehooking all the times because we got the nets on. Definitely learning how to back a single trailer onto the dolly all the time. Can do it. It's one of those jobs. Once again, it depends how far we cut and how long we stay in the lineup. Anywhere from probably twice a day I've done it to half a dozen times in a day. So it can be pretty busy some days, and the next day it can be standing around doing not a great deal at all. But that's unfortunately part of the trucking game. You just hurry up and wait. You tend to get where you're going, get loaded quickly. Hopefully you don't have to line up there when you get to the gin, and if the gods are looking on you that day, you virtually go straight through. If the gods are hating you, you could be well up. The longest I spent to get unloaded was nearly 8 hours one day. This next clip, I kind of stuffed it up. I had it on a warp time lapse. Didn't realise till I came back and looked at it. But this is the original kind of moon buggy become. So he's not a high lift like the other one to take off the trailers, but this is how they used to unload them. And he's actually picking them up, taking to the gin. Now that pit there, when it was empty, you used to be able to drive your semi-trailer in there and used to run the moon buggy over your trailers to get you unloaded. And this opportunity fell in my lap.
Truckie and YouTuber Terry Sanders sees it all driving around the state.
Oh, we tend to see a lot of crazy stuff on the road. People see that nice big gap and they reckon they can put a car in it. You got to have proof of some type what happened. What I save and put on YouTube, that's just a bonus.
Bit of a backstory to this. Nick from Channel 9 emailed me there one day asking if I would be interested to do an interview about driving big trucks in Brisbane. After thinking about it for about 3 seconds, I said, why the hell not? I can only go down in flames. We talked for about 5 minutes. He just asked very vague questions. Didn't really know where he was leading the interview on until I saw the news report myself. I'm glad he was being able to use something out of it, and me going and ahs all the way through it, but I really enjoyed it and I had fun doing it. This is my latest purchase. I forgot to get a strap to put it in, so the best thing I had was duct tape. Boss loves it when I use duct tape on everything. I'll do a bit of a review on this freezer. And I can compare it to the angle. I've got an angle behind the seat. It's been around for a little while, so I do have a bit of opinion between the two. This here is something different, and I thought I would never see it in my lifetime. It's a self-propelled robot boom spray. There's 2 of them down this road. I didn't realise it until I saw it, and I wasn't game enough to take footage of it when they weren't moving because I didn't know the owner. And it's also one of those booms where it only sprays weeds, so it doesn't spray the whole paddock, it just sprays, which I identify all the weeds in the paddock and sprays them only. This is just out of Cecil Plains. It's a bit of a interesting corner. You don't really want to meet another road train on here, but we've got someone in the car must have recognised me and gave me a big wave. So I'll give you a big wave back and say g'day on YouTube as well. So I actually saw that vehicle twice. This is the road train incident I had between Panthers and Cecil Plains on the blind corner. Yes, it's a road train route. It's a prick of a road, prick of a corner. I've been caught there before. Always take it nice and steady, and just in case something like that was going to happen. This happened late one night, north of miles there. Car overtaking me, another car coming around the corner. Could have been a very serious accident. We were just very lucky that night. I saw him coming past me, I backed right off. Thankfully, an oncoming car decided to back it off as well. I'm glad I'm not the only one getting bogged. This is a baby boo-boo. Got to weld this up. Woke up one morning and couldn't work out why my truck was going to start. Fusible leak, burnt out. Very frustrating. And just a normal run-of-mill of just tiny little breakdowns. Broken weld there, so the pin is going to slide out. Had to get that fixed up. Just a photo of me cutting modules there. Couple of nice photos of the sunset I caught one night. And as we look at them, just all take it easy on the roads. Hopefully be safe with each other, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.